Next job to tackle here are the forks. The fork seals are still good, they're not leaking or anything, but I have a feeling the oil inside is pretty rancid by now. I haven't changed the oil in the 4 years that I own this bike, so I think it'll be a good idea to swap the oil out for some new stuff. I have the bike jacked up on some blocks and a car jack just to get the front wheel off the ground, because we are going to have to remove these forks in order to empty them. Oh shit. Looks like our thing wasn't that strong. Oh, we can still break loose. Should be no problem now. Boom. Bosh. To open up these forks, you need to have a vise, clamp them in place, and this top insert is spring loaded, so you can push it down and then you remove this kind of clip that's on the side here. We got it out finally, just a little clip holding it in. We'll do that for the second one as well. Alright, that's the two of them done. We're going to take them back inside. So inside the fork, we have our spacer. And we push it up a bit more like this. We get our washer. We put that down there. And then we get our spring. We can remove that. Whoa. And clean it ourselves. That oil looks horrendous. You can tell that oil has not been done in a long time. I'll pour it all out. So we're going to leave this dripping overnight to get all the oil out, most of it anyway. One thing to note would be, if you have any of your forks have a bit of like rust developing on your chrome part here, you might want to get a really nice fine grit sandpaper and sand that off smooth. Because if your forks were to depress a lot from a huge bump or something, these little rust particles here can shred your fork seals and prematurely make them start leaking. So when you replace fork seals, always check for some rust pitting on your chrome part of your forks. So this here is our fresh new fork oil. It's a 10 weight mineral fork oil. You might want to be careful when weighing it out. You definitely want to go by cubic centimeter and not by its weight in grams or ounces, because the density of oil is different to that of water. So you might want to make sure that you have the correct cubic centimeters if you want to be absolutely exact. Now the hard part, trying to get this thing on without a vise. All good to go. So we're going to wire up our grips to the ignition of the bike. So when you turn on the key, this wire here is live. When you turn off the key, it's not live anymore. So we're going to wire up the live for our heated grips to this ignition wire. So we're going to put different connectors on these here. So here's our new connectors on the wire. This is our ignition wire here and here. We have the new connectors. These are the accessories. One will be for the heated grips, one will be for the USB, and another one that I just put in case we add in another accessory down the line. The lights come on. That means they're good to go. And you can press it, and there's your heat on. Very good. So we went for an old spin and everything is working perfect. Great acceleration, hit a new top speed of 160 kilometers per hour. I think that's thanks to the new chain. Ticking over very nicely. Bearings are doing their job. Perfect tension. Heated grips. Working perfect. They're actually really good. I never thought they'd be so good. There you go. Really happy with the outcome. Really good. Sunset. Wow. Day ends.